What tics do you have?
What tics do I have?
Did you have?
Did I have in all my years of having Tourette's?
Or do now?
Okay.
What kind of tics do you have?
My worst one right now is I go like that a lot.
Yeah, I blink a lot too.
And then like roll my eyes back.
I hum.
That's a new tic.
I move my nose and mouth.
And I go like this with my hands when I'm nervous.
Yeah, I shake.
I'm moving my eyes up, it gives me a headache. Also shaking my head, doing this, that's 3. Bending down, 4. Making vocal tics like, ooh, and ooh, that's 6.
Gonna get the nipple rubbing tic out of the way now.
You serious?
The cursing tics are really bad. This, that's 8. And it just comes out. And I don't want it to happen.
When I'm eating, I hum as I eat things.
No, there's only 9, but I forget the 9th one. And I feel so bad that I have to do that out loud. Oh yeah, this is my 10th tic, like doing this.
I twirl my head around like this,
There's so many.
and I play with my fingers.
Last year, this new tic happened, and it was like a fire alarm. It was so loud.
What was it?
Want me to do it? Okay. That was non-stop. Like every second in school.
They're getting worse and worse. I'm getting more, and I just don't really like it.
So when did you first find out you had Tourette's?
Well, when I was in 1st grade, probably in December 21st.
I think I was about 8, maybe.
It started when I was 5. And now I'm 9. And it's hard.
I was about 7.
How old are you?
15.
8 years.
Yep.
That was my first tic. I remember the first day I ever had tics, I woke up, had to do that. A kid told the teacher on me.
On your first day of
On my first day,
having
he
tics.
told the teacher on me. He thought I was making a funny face at him. And that was just, I went home and my mind was blown. I had no idea what was going on.
The first tic I've ever had was a dust sound.
I had to go to a doctor, and she explained what it was to me.
We were at the zoo, having a great time, seeing friends that we haven't seen in ages. Towards the end, for some reason I kept duhing, like, duh, 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 duh. It was nonstop. And then we had to leave early, go to the hospital, see what was wrong. And the doctor said I had Tourette Syndrome, and I had no idea what that was.
How did you feel when she told you?
I was mad. I didn't like it at all.
And then in 2nd grade, I was doing this, which got me like put in my own separate reading corner. And so it was absolute like physical isolation and confusion and embarrassment.
They took you to the emergency room?
Yeah,
Were you scared?
I was kind of questionable. What is this? I've never done this before.
Did you feel like something was wrong with you?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know what though. Duh, 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 duh.
Well, for me, having a tic kind of feels like this kind of itch you need to scratch.
It's an urge, like a sneeze or an itch.
Like you need to do a certain movement or motion in order for that itch to kind of go away.
This is a tic that doesn't look good. And it feels like there's a mosquito bite. And these bumps are a product of like a year's worth of biting those individual spots. When people see it,
I can imagine they'd be like scared.
the first time I was asked about this,
It's like self-mutilation kind
a
of.
kid thought that I was like contagious or something. I really did feel like I had a disease and it sort of looks like I have a disease. There's something that I find a bit shameful about having my hands scarred like this.
What happens when you suppress one of your tics?
I really hit the urge badly, and I kind of have to do it again.
Do you try and stop them when you're in school at all?
I don't know how to stop them.
When I'm walking, I have to like do that
With your knees?
always. And it makes me nervous when I have to do like bang my knees together because I always get bruises from doing that. I used to bang my head back like that, and it really hurt.
Do you ever try and hold back your tics?
Yes.
What happens when you try and hold them
pretty
back?
weird. Like, you feel when there's an urge to do it. Like, wherever it is, it's in your stomach, then you do this. Then if it's in your head, you do that. And it's really annoying.
My best friend constantly, when he sees me doing this, he'll take my hands away, and he'll stop. I'm like, you know, just it's not even worth it. If you hold it back now, I'm just gonna do it more later.
Well, like how people need to breathe, I need to do this, so kind of like that.
I was in class, and I suddenly really had to whistle. I really had to whistle. And I started by doing like this. I was like, no way I'm whistling right now. And it started to build up, and I really wanted to whistle, and all of a sudden I couldn't listen to what the teacher was saying. I was just so concentrated about how do I satisfy this tic right now.
Since it was like terrifying situation.
That's what I did. And a couple heads turned back. I think it's really embarrassing.
I have this tic and I have to curse with it. Sometimes I say the F word. I can never say it to anyone intentionally.
Yeah.
But it just comes out. Doesn't feel good inside to do that. It bothers me because when I tic, then some people notice it.
How many times did you get bullied?
I've been bullied so many times you would not believe.
I was shaking my head, and that's one of my tics. And then a kid told me, dude, stop it.
Why are you doing that?
Why do you do that?
Why do you do that?
Why you move your neck like that?
Can you stop it?
You stop that, please? It's annoying. Like, stop. I mean, like that.
Where did you get bullied?
At camp, we were doing art, and someone asked me why I was moving my neck, and I said, I have something, and then he said, a mental disease.
What happened?
Oh. I was sad and I cried.
Actually, I usually play Foursquare, and I just don't, and I can't really fit in because I never usually hit the ball, and I always get out and go to the back of the line because of my, like, bending down when he hits the thing, so it's pretty hard. So, I don't really like that. Probably you wouldn't like it either.
Once I was walking to class, and I was ticking before I even got into school. And then in the hallway, it just burst out. And this girl started yelling at me like crazy. Like, hey dude, look, watch this guy scream.
Really?
Yeah, I've been embarrassed at school plenty of times.
So, Olivia,
Yes. Yes, I have been bullied.
like, have they hurt you or
No.
like
No one's ever physically hurt me.
intentionally or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Like,
Kids have picked on me because I have Tourette's.
no, I mean like hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
I mean like I've never got my feelings hurt.
You've never got your feelings hurt because you have Tourette's.
No, by anything. No, nothing.
Nothing.
Never.
Really? Have you gotten physically bullied?
Yes.
Really?
He's in first grade. Like I tried to get the ball in soccer, and everybody thinks that I was tripping on purpose, but I was doing it by mistake. This kid, Jason, he said like, this is what you do, and he pushed me, and then I fell down, then we started to fight, and then when we were running back, then I tripped him and told him that, dude, I can't help it, and there's something in my body that makes me do it.
I was in a class and I had this tic where I needed to go like that.
I think I have that.
And the teacher pulled me aside. She said I was being, disrespectful to the class because I was rolling my eyes. So she sent me to this corner. She was like, I want you to think about your actions. And
Why didn't you talk to the principal?
I didn't know what to do at the time because I was scared. I didn't know.
So why didn't you tell your mom? You didn't tell anybody?
I told my mom I came home that day. I told her what happened and she was very upset. Do you feel that as you grow up, do you think the bullying will continue? Do you feel that there's any way to end that?
No.
No way?
Well, I mean, like, can't stop doing it, so.
Sometimes I cry about my Tourette's because I feel like I'm not like the other kids.
I've cried too because of my tics. It's scary knowing that, you do something that no one else does around you, right?
Usually if you say it's a big part of your life, it's a good thing. Like, this is the biggest part of my life and I love this, but this is the biggest part of my life and I hate this.
It's like Tourette's is like a big roadblock, which can get in your way of doing, it just stops you from doing all these other things.
It's something that's an antagonist to you, and it's just trying to get you.
Tourette's is the worst.
It's a weird condition.
How do you think it's gonna be like to go through, the rest of middle school and high school with having tics?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'll have my tics in middle school or what, but there's thousands of other kids in my school that don't even know what I have.
I hope people won't bully me and make fun of me.
I know I gotta be strong, and I know I gotta, I gotta man up, and in class, I gotta, act like it's no big deal to me.
All I ever thought of was, can this end soon, please?
I wish it would get better.
I don't want to have it anymore.
I want it to stop, but I don't think it will.